In this video I want to give you 5 valuable tips for those of you who are diabetic or pre-diabetic to lower your glucose levels in the morning, lower your blood sugar levels and start the day in good health. So let's get straight to the point. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Patrick Rocha. I am the founder of Deuter Rocha, which is the largest education and health portal here, aimed at diabetics, pre-diabetics and those who have problems with diseases linked to insulin resistance, such as high blood pressure, obesity itself, overweight, high triglycerides. This channel here is for you. So I just ask you, please, before we jump straight to the content, which is very practical content today, like this video here. When you like this video you help me in my life mission, which is to spread health through health education. So like the video, it reaches more people. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, subscribe now, okay? And also activate the bell here so you can receive the videos I post here. There is also content on Instagram, on Facebook, check it out there too, there is exclusive daily content there. That said, I just ask you for one more thing now. You take that notebook and copy, write down these tips here. If you are diabetic or pre-diabetic, it is a matter of a few days before you start to see results and notice that your blood sugar level will decrease first thing in the morning. We know that blood sugar must be controlled throughout the day, not just in the morning, but tomorrow. There are some details here that I want to share with you and show you some very interesting studies. So stay with me until the end of this video. First of all, I want to explain something to you. Glucose, blood glucose, glucose in your blood tends to be higher in the morning naturally. Why does it happen? This happens because there are some organs in your body that need to start the day with glucose in small amounts, so small that you don't even have to ingest that glucose. The liver itself already produces this amount. So, the brain, mainly, it needs a few grams of glucose to start functioning well, but it does much better with healthy fats. But this glucose is like that additive that he needs and the body produces it itself, the liver itself produces it. It is not necessary to resort to foods rich in carbohydrates. This is the first news. So first thing in the morning, there is an increase, early in the morning at 4 a.m., there is an increase in the levels of cortisol and other excitatory neurotransmitters, such as adrenaline, noradrenaline. This serves to prepare you for the day. So it's at the end of sleep that these levels increase, causing your body to produce glucose. So, if you follow a smart diet, which is a low-carb diet, which is a diet rich in healthy fats, proteins of high biological value, you tend to have slightly higher glucose levels in the morning. Even those who take medicine too, but less so, because the medicine forces the body not to produce glucose. But it's a natural phenomenon, it's the famous down phenomenon, in English, okay? Which is also called physiological insulin resistance, totally normal. So much so that right after a good meal, as I'm going to show you here, this glucose already drops, it already drops. So starting with a little higher glucose in the morning is no reason to panic. It's 120, it's 125, it's okay, it's okay. You will understand better here. And that's why this happens, because of the down phenomenon, physiological resistance to insulin, which is this phenomenon where your body needs a little more glucose in the morning and produces this glucose. That's all. Quickly it is used, quickly it is burned. If you add the right foods it won't stay high throughout the day, which is what diabetics don't want, high glucose in the morning. It was clear? I hope so. First tip to lower glucose in the morning. Start your day by drinking what I call turbo coffee. What is turbo coffee? I called it turbo coffee. It's nothing more than quality coffee. The more organic the better you can buy. Take this coffee and put 1, maximum 2 tablespoons of coconut oil in it and drink it. Can you add a little bit of adsorbent? You can, but coconut oil itself adds a sweetness to the coffee, you can see that. Now you can add a dash of cinnamon if you want, because cinnamon, there are studies that show that cinnamon does help, okay? It helps you reduce this glucose level right after meals, when the stimulated body produces insulin, okay? So cinnamon can help you. So you're going to drink turbo coffee in the morning, okay? You will drink this coffee in the morning. What will happen if you do this? You probably won't be so hungry after eating bread, biscuits, cookies, these foods that are the worst possible for you to eat in the morning. You will have energy. Coffee already has caffeine that gives you a boost, and coconut oil makes you feel full. Satiety is your body's ability to stay full for several hours. This is essential for controlling diabetes. Anyone who is a student of mine here on the Controlled Diabetes online course knows this about stews and stir-fries. Satiety, you have to be satiated, you have to remain hungry for several hours, otherwise my friend, there's no point, you'll be looking for carbohydrates all the time, and that's not the end of it. Carbohydrate, medicine, carbohydrate, medicine. This has no future, it only brings complications to your wallet and your health with high glucose. So turbo coffee is a good start. If you don't like coffee, try drinking a little pure coconut oil in the morning, okay? But use it, test it, try it. Now, but I'm hungry, right? I feel hungry, I'm hungry in the morning, I need to drink coffee, but I need to eat something, so okay, I need to drink juice, so make lemon juice, you can sweeten it with stevia drops, everything well, okay? Or even sucralose, no problem, just don't exaggerate the amount because you drink juice and make that pre-chata omelette in the morning, and then you can put 2 free-range eggs there, you can put meat from the night before, from dinner, chicken, pork, whatever, sardines there are sardines there, remove the excess oil, add a little sardine or tuna, you know. You can make a practical, delicious meal, small pieces of tomato, kale itself, which is a sensational food, which has powerful antioxidants. So you can use all of this, you can make a quick, practical omelet, have it with water with lemon or lemonade in the morning, it's a suggestion, it could be strawberry juice too, no problem, okay? Just don't drink concentrated, sweet juices like mango or orange, because it can be a problem for your liver, it can inflame your liver first thing in the morning. So don't feel hungry and try turbo coffee, okay? Or don't eat anything at all, just drink coffee. But make turbo coffee, coconut oil will help you a lot, it will even strengthen your immunity, and it has a thermogenic effect to burn this undesirable fat. Now, you have to avoid it for breakfast. This is the second tip. If you don't want high blood sugar in the morning, you have to avoid milk, you have to avoid bread. It doesn't matter the type of milk, powdered, whole, lactose-free milk, it has sugar. Everything there has sugar. So, in fact, you can take the test to find out that what I'm saying is the purest truth. The glucometer shows, I usually say that the glucometer is the diabetic's compass. So, bread, biscuits, cake, juice, sweets, tapioca, toast, wholemeal toast, biscuits, water and salt, cereal bars, all of these contain a lot of carbohydrates. And if you want to know how much each of these impacts your body, couscous also contains corn. I'm not saying here that you won't be able to eat this more in your life, but what I'm saying is this, if you're at the beginning, if your body is inflamed, if you have to control diabetes, even you reach the point of control and even reversal of insulin resistance, which is totally possible, which is for the glycated immunoglobulin value to be below 5.7, until you reach that point, you need to cut out these foods, otherwise you won't, it will come easily. Now I'm there, it's under control, I take a test, oh I love it, couscous, I love tapioca, I take a little piece in the morning and test it with a glucometer, an hour later if it's less than 140, that amount is fine. It's not a question of prohibiting it, the point is for you to understand how your body is at a level of insulin resistance and know how to use the right diet. Knowledge is power. Food education is the most powerful weapon that diabetics can have in their lives to be able to take care of their health, prevent complications, reduce this medication and literally save lives. This is very serious what I'm talking about. It's basic education, so avoid these foods rich in carbohydrates, learn to test foods using a glucometer, okay? And find out what portion you can and what portion you perhaps cannot today of a little couscous or tapioca. In the case of bread, I don't believe that not even any good bread has trino. Let's spread health together. Leave your comment below and I'd like to know what has been the impact of smart eating on your life. What are your results? Who knows, maybe I'll read your next statement here in the next YouTube video, my truth. Big hug to you and I'll see you in our next video, huh? Bye bye and see you then.